Katelynn Luke has been a student at St. Stephen's for the past 4 years. During her time here, she has been a member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society for 3 years, been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years, and her life aspiration is to be the crocheting queen. Please welcome Katelynn.
Thank you, Reese. A few years ago, I stumbled across a video that posed the question, if you could live by one motto, what would it be? It didn't take me long before I had my answer. Be the reason for someone else's smile, even when you can't find your own. I've always been a very shy student, from when I was younger to this very moment. I've had trouble making friends and talking to other people. In elementary school, it was simpler to make friends, whilst in middle school, it was much more difficult to maintain these friendships. Going into freshman year at a new school, knowing no one, I learned over my many trial and error attempts of making friends that it was easier to gain friendships if I put those people first. This led to me doing everything I could to make others happy so they would like me. I quickly changed the way I acted so I could try to fit in, even if that was cutting myself off from other people. About a year after trying to fit in and failing, I found two people, Sarah Beth and Maddie, who quickly became my closest friends and accepted me for who I was without having to change myself. I opened up myself up more and realized how lucky I had gotten to have the two of the sweetest and kindest people right by my side. However, during my junior year, I ended up going through the most difficult period of my life I have faced. This event made me unrecognizable to myself. I no longer wanted to go to school. I didn't want to participate in school events. I didn't want to hang out with my friends or go out. And I even had the opportunity to go on the London and France IQ trip, which had been my two dream traveling spots since I was a little kid, but I was practically dreading going. Even though I couldn't seem to find my own smile, I still wanted to be the reason other people smiled. At the time, I didn't see any memories being made that I wanted to remember, as I was so consumed by the negative aspects of my life that had been occurring. Looking back now, there are plenty of times where the people around me put a smile on my face, even though I was at the lowest point of my life. I made countless memories like texting and talking with my friends, going for runs with my cross-country team, who has become a second family to me, or even going for random walks in Paris after having the time of my life on my dream trip. Although these moments may be small to others, these are times in my life that I want to look back on because these were times where I was able to find my own smile. As Zig Ziglar once said, you should never underestimate the importance of having a person in your life that can always make you smile. There have been several people in my life who have given me memories that I'll be able to hold on to and cherish. And although I would like to thank each of them today for everything they have done for me, due to time I cannot, but I will make sure to talk to you later. There are a few, however, who have stood out among the rest, which I would like to thank here today. To the College Counseling Office, thank you for all of your support and the tremendous amount of time and work you have put into spending with each of the students. I am so grateful for all of you do. Mr. Holt, although many people know you from being the person at the front desk, you have made such a huge impact on my life in so many ways. You made me look forward to going to school every day just so I can stop by and say hi. I have enjoyed performing with you on numerous occasions, both in school and outside of school, and I am going to miss seeing you every morning behind the front desk. Miss Hambrick, you do so much for me and the school, and I honestly don't know how you do it all. You have been an inspiration to me to grow, and you have pushed me to become a better version of myself, so thank you. Ms. Gardudos, during junior year, I had the opportunity to join your study hall, and it was by far one of the best opportunities I have been given. You have given me so much advice that I will take with me for the rest of my life, and I thank you so much for all you do. To my friends, Cassidy, Ryan, Hunter, you all never fail to make me smile and are always there for me through everything, and I am so grateful for you. I know you will all go on to do incredible things in your lives, and I'm so excited to see what the future has in store for all of you. Thank you. Madeline, you are one of the greatest people I have ever met. You have always been there for me through ups and downs, and I cannot thank you enough. I constantly look back on all the memories we have shared together over the past 4 years. Whether it's running cross country together, driving around and singing our hearts out to songs in my car, sitting next to each other in Latin, going to youth group together, or even sitting around a campfire in your backyard while you sing 1,000 Years since you know it's one of my favorite songs. I've enjoyed every moment we have spent together and look forward to the many more memories we will make together in the future. Thank you so much for being the most incredible person to me and for being my best friend. Sarah Beth, we have been an inseparable pair since sophomore year, and I'm so lucky to have you in my life. You're one of the funniest people I know, even though I don't always get your jokes. And you never fail to be right by my side when I need you the most. You have given advice to me when I was in desperate need of it and are always there to talk to about anything and everything. I'm going to miss you so much next year, but I know we still have many more memories to make together. Dylan, I cherish every second we get to spend together and our talks about random things like how each of us is doing, cars, and how big Grayson is when it seems like he was just born yesterday. I'm always so excited to come and visit you and hope to see you again very soon. I love you so much, and I'm so lucky to have the best older brother anyone could ask for. Madison, where do I start? You're the funniest, sweetest, and most caring person I know. Whether we are singing songs at the top of our lungs on the way to school, going on Starbucks runs, even though those were mostly for you, playing video games with each other, or even just talking about what's going on in life, I always enjoy the time we spend together. Even though you are my younger sister, you are a role model for me in so many ways. You are strong, confident, and beautiful both inside and out. Please don't forget to always be yourself because you're the best person anyone can have in their life. I know you will become an amazing woman and will go to do great things in your life. I love you. Dad, you have always been the biggest role model in my life. Even from a young age, I wanted to be just like you. Whether I try to show that off by flexing off my muscles that I did not have and still don't, to try to show you I was as strong as you, or even dressing up as a police officer in kindergarten, I've always looked up to you. You've taught me what it means to strive for what I want and how to be kind to other people around me. You've taught me how to give others respect while also looking out for myself. You never fail to make me smile each and every day, and have always been there to support me in both my small and big accomplishments, and I cannot thank you enough. I love you more than words can express, and I'm beyond lucky to call you my dad. And last, but certainly not least, I would like to thank someone who has impacted my life in ways that I don't think he realizes. Mr. Rivard, in freshman year, I walked into advisory for the first time thinking I wouldn't get much out of having an advisor or an advisory. And now I will say I was completely wrong. You have not only been my Latin teacher, but also my mentor and one of my biggest role models in my life. You have taught me how to overcome struggles and have allowed me to always go into your room knowing I will walk out with new information or advice. You've watched me struggle and succeed countless amounts of times, but you have never stopped believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself, and for that I am incredibly grateful. The opportunity to be in your advisory is one that I will never forget and will always be thankful for, even if we mostly talk about football. Your love and compassion for your students never fails to go unnoticed by both the faculty and students, and I cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for me throughout high school. So, if you take one thing out of this speech, just know that you never know what someone is going through in their life. So, I challenge all of you to be the reason for someone else's smile. These little moments can be someone's greatest memories, so don't take any second for granted. Thank you.